Heyo, welcome to the very first episode of the GoGoJuice podcast. In today's episode, we will be introducing ourselves. You guys will get to know us, your host. My name is Josiah.
My name is Jairus.
And we're going to get to know our hobbies and a little bit about who we are, what we do, what we like, and what to expect from the GoGoJuice podcast in upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So, like I said, my name is Josiah. I am 18 years old. I'm a bit of an entrepreneur, I guess you can say.
I have an entrepreneur.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I say that in the most humblest way possible. At the end of the day, glory to God, because all that I have comes from heaven above. So, a little bit about myself. As an entrepreneur, I have two businesses that I'm currently working with right now. I have my own clothing brand, Smile Bright Apparel. If you're watching this with video, this is one of the shirts. Go ahead and purchase it at smilebrightapparel.com.
Shameless. Link's going to be in the bio.
Shameless plug. And go ahead and follow at smilebright.saya on Instagram. Actually, go ahead and plug yourself as well.
My @ is at Jairus Joyner, JerisJoyner.
Yes, sir. Make sure you go follow.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else?
Well, hold on.
Yeah, you can go.
Obviously, my name is Jairus Joyner. I'm 17. And right now, I'm, very focused on sports. Football, to be specific. And yeah, we were just like, we talk so much, so
kind of talk a lot.
Let's put it on a podcast,
Yeah, let's share our thoughts with the world and hopefully not get canceled. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding, guys.
Oh my gosh,
we'll keep this very appropriate because we want to have as many people available to listen as possible, but also just to be integral, of course. We have an image to uphold, and we want to give you guys the best possible content for anyone to listen to.
Yeah.
So, moving forward, the second business that I run, sorry, not to brag. This is seriously not to brag. I work as a health coach with a company called Optavia. And so if you need to be positive and healthy, you know who to hit up. Jairus and I both really love anime, martial arts, gaming, stuff like that. So that's a little bit to expect from us. We also, or myself, I come from an apostolic Pentecostal background. That's a denomination of Christianity, in case you didn't know what that was.
Very big words.
Yeah, seriously. Denomination, I guess you can say, is like a branch. For those of you that don't know, that's like the simplest way I can break it down. I am heavily involved with my church, International Pentecostal Church, over here in Bellflower, California, if you're looking for a church, that is. So that's a little bit about me and my background. Is there any more you want to share about yourself?
I mean, I kind of gave like the main points.
Some sports.
You'll figure me out later on.
We'll
go on the episode, and
he's a bit more complicated than I am. You gotta kind of read along the lines a little bit more. So, is that
me complicated? Wow. All right.
Oh, because I just laid it all. I just laid it all out there.
It's a joke.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna be doing that every time.
What did you just say, man?
No. Yeah.
Get a soundboard.
Watch if you hear it, like if we play this back, you're gonna hear me. Yeah.
He doesn't say yes. He just.
Yeah. Bro, we need a soundboard.
Oh
bro.
Man, yeah.
That'd be so funny.
So basically, GoGoJuice. The name comes from our nicknames growing up. So as a little kid, our cousins would call me GoGo because I was always on the move, getting into trouble, messing around with stuff.
Yep.
And Jairus.
I mainly I've been called it by many of our family members, but the main one was his mom, Monty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I thought it was your mom.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was. That's what I mean. Like it was. It was from a bunch of family members, but like still somebody who still calls me that is your mom.
Yeah.
Bug Juice. So we're like
GoGo.
Let's combine.
Bug Juice. GoGoJuice. And right now we're not sipping on that GoGoJuice. We actually have
sipping on that GoGoJuice.
This is a cran cherry, I think. Stuff is delicious.
Yeah.
Eventually though, I do want to come up with like a recipe, I guess you can say, for GoGoJuice. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and leave that in the comments. But yeah, so that's kind of where it came from, GoGoJuice, and we just want to, like I said before, just give you guys some good content, something to listen to, something to enjoy, maybe even just as background noise while you work, study. We just want to improve upon your guys' day as best as we can, and we just want to help people, inspire, motivate, and that's kind of the goal, is really to add value to your guys' life, but also be a form of entertainment for you guys, because obviously given the current state of the world and current situations, a lot of people are struggling. And some people just need a laugh. You know, laughter is the best medicine, and that's what we're here for. And we just went. My gosh, trying to be serious. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, we just want to help as many people as possible in the best ways that we can. So I think that's good for an introduction.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think you nailed that one. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So today's topic is our best moments together, and this was suggested by my friend Ethan.
Shout out,
Ethan. He's a beast on the keys. I eventually want to have him on here as a guest speaker. Kid's a prodigy. You haven't had the chance to meet him yet?
I think you showed me some.
Yeah. Dude plays like every instrument. So he's actually the music leader of our youth worship group at the church. Shout out Reawaken Worship. Go follow them on Instagram. And that kid is phenomenal, dude. He was breaking down chords and everything yesterday to me and one of the guys. And he makes music seem so simple and so easy because he just gets it.
You're that talented.
Yeah, like exactly. That's another kid. So he's someone who inspires me. And so we want to be kind of like people like that where we can inspire people. You know, we don't want all the credit to be on us and people to look at us like, oh my God, look at how great he is. But it's more so just be like, I want to be like that because what they got going on is pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Ethan. So he actually came up with this topic for us. We were going to talk about our top 3 favorite anime, but we'll save that for another episode. And I feel like it fits the theme of this episode as an introductory episode, getting to know us more based upon our childhood when we were bad children that didn't know how to be.
Quote unquote bad.
Yeah.
We weren't bad.
No, we weren't bad. We're more well behaved now, though.
We got in a lot more trouble than we did now.
Yeah.
But we were also doing a lot more.
Yeah. Dude. So we're gonna put that on the shirt. Just So, oh man, you know what that just brought up right now? Now that I said like bad kids, we accidentally broke someone's car. You remember that?
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell them.
All right, so when we were younger, we were very heavy on like military and like war vibes. Because we played vibes. We were playing a lot of Call of Duty.
War vibes.
You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't really like him. He gave me, those war vibes.
My gosh. Flashbacks. That's just like.
Would
you say that to a veteran? Give me war vibes.
You're giving me mad war vibes right now.
But yeah, we would play a lot of Call of Duty. So in my backyard at my house, we had this side full of rocks, and we were throwing them over the wall. Acting like they were grenades, right? We would throw a bunch of them, and then I say like, how long were we doing that for?
Dude, like a good 20 minutes of just chucking rocks over the wall.
And then out of nowhere, smoke just like starts flowing up, and we're like,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah.
And then we hear a dude come out of his house.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what? I'm like, we're like, oh, what do we do? And then we ran in the house.
Yeah.
We act like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he came around to our side of the area of the house. Because there's like, what would you describe my house like?
It's like a townhome.
Yeah. Because it was like a bunch. It was like, felt like a fortified area. It was crazy.
It's kind of like a cul-de-sac, but not a cul-de-sac.
But yeah, it wasn't like. But yeah, so he went from his area, walked all the way inside, and like what was he doing? He was like asking.
Yeah, well, because those rocks, they had a certain color. So the rocks, they were like,
we had them in the front too.
Brownish red. Yeah,
we had them in the
front.
And
that's I think that's why, because he recognized the rocks, because they would have only came from our side. So he came around to this side, and I remember we got in really big trouble.
Oh my gosh, when he did that, my mom was there, and I think my dad was there too.
Yeah. And I remember because
now that I think of it, we were stupid.
We were little, bro. Young. Like 5, 6. Younger?
Yeah.
No, I was probably 5 or 6.
You were 5.
You were like,
I was like 3 or 4.
Dude, no way.
Yeah,
were you playing Call of Duty at 3 and 4, bro?
My dad had me playing. We were playing COD like young.
Okay.
He started me pretty young.
Okay. Yeah. Was it World at War?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Shout out to my dad, because man, I love Call of Duty.
Dude, those are the good days, and COD was actually really good.
When
now
you
it's
just
like
play like private
just
matches with bots.
When we were garbage and we just play against bots.
Yeah, and we thought we were
the
best
players.
It'd
be so fun. Yeah. And then you hop in an online match and just I don't want to play anymore. You're getting smacked.
Let's go outside.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, And then my mom, so he came around all angry, obviously.
Yeah.
And
just
my
destroyed his
mom
car.
came out.
And it was a nice car, wasn't it?
It was a Corvette, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a Corvette. That's what I
Imagine
remember.
that. How mad would you be if you?
Okay, I'm not even gonna say it's a Corvette. It was either a Corvette or a BMW.
Mhm.
It was one.
It
of,
was a
one of
nicer
the two.
luxury
It was
car.
a really good car. Which
Yeah.
is stupid. You're living in Bellflower and got a
Yeah.
weird house, but you got a Corvette.
Yeah. No, he lived in an apartment
Yeah, it wasn't like
on like an okay street.
yeah. No,
With- nah, it was not an okay
not
street.
An okay street. No.
It wasn't the ghetto by any means,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's
but it
not like
wasn't-
you wouldn't expect
Yeah.
someone to have a BMW living there.
No.
If that makes sense.
Like in that area, like you would expect, you would
Yeah.
be scared to have that.
Yeah,
You feel me?
because something like that would happen.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
okay. So yeah, my mom went out and was I wonder if she saw us throwing the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cause she like. I remember she went outside, and she was talking to him, and then came in and was pissed off at us, but didn't say anything to him.
Yeah, she didn't tell him it was us, but she
No.
was mad because she knew it was us.
Yeah, and then I remember because he called the
And
cops.
I think she got mad at your dad because he was sitting with us in the backyard when we were doing that.
I don't remember.
And I think that's why your dad like pulled us into the room and like gave us a good talking to. Do you remember that?
Well, okay, so I remember that a little bit, but what
Mhm.
I do remember is we went to grandma's house,
Yeah.
and I remember when we were going, the cops were there,
Yeah, yeah.
and I saw the cops, and I like did one of those like slid down. I was like, oh, they're gonna catch me.
That sucks, man. You're like
I'm
4
like
years
3
old
or
and you're
4,
already
bro,
trying to
and I'm
hide
like,
from the
what the
cops, man.
It wasn't even like a bad thing. I just knew I was in the wrong.
We
I
were
was like,
fugitives
"Ah,
of the
crap."
law, bro.
And then I remember we went to grandma's house, and you got in trouble, right?
Yeah.
And then I got in stupid
Dude, you got
trouble,
in
bro.
really bad trouble. And I think you got in trouble more so because I don't know if they explained it to my mom right or something like that because I got grounded.
Yeah, you got grounded for like 2 weeks. I was grounded for
Yeah.
like 2 months. Had like 4.
And you got beat too, huh?
Not beat.
No? You just
I just
got...
got like a whooping real
okay,
quick.
okay.
Like I wouldn't say beat because I've never been beat by my parents.
Uh-huh.
But I got a whooping.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was getting the long lecture.
Yeah, yeah.
At 4, I was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, you have no idea what's going
Like,
on.
I'm just...
You just know you destroyed someone's car.
Yeah, that was like now
That's
that
crazy.
we are older, bro. That was
Yeah.
so funny.
Imagine that guy finds this podcast. And he's like, dude, it's those guys.
Sorry, man, but
He
you're not
just
getting
goes.
your money for it.
He goes and breaks my car with rocks. It's like, dude, it's a 2002 Toyota
He has
Highlander.
kids now, and he's like,
It's all good.
let's move right next time.
The kids start throwing rocks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. And I remember that too because my mom had came in the Xterra, that white car. Yeah. And she had picked us up and we went to my house. Oh man. And I remember we pulled out and we look out the left window and the cops were there.
Oh
And we
my
were laughing in the back seat. You remember that?
Yeah, I mean,
We were laughing, bro.
Okay, so
oh
like
my
when
gosh.
I do remember that because when I leaned down, I looked at you, and we
Yeah,
both
yeah.
looked at
We
each
both
other, and
started
we're like,
laughing, dude.
and then they got all pissed at us. Bro.
Yeah, they got
I mean,
really
I don't blame
mad.
them, obviously.
Yeah, of
but-
course. Yeah.
Oh my
I mean, we
gosh.
just destroyed someone's property and we're laughing about it. How crazy is that, bro?
We're like, yo, we really blew
Like,
up that
we
car.
blew up a
We
car,
blew
dude.
up a
I mean, we
with a
didn't
grenade.
blow it up, but like, you know, we.
I honestly don't even know how it smoked. Like that.
I don't even know either,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
But we did throw like half of the freaking rocks.
Yeah,
in the backyard
dude. They're
in there, bro.
we're excavating the backyard, just bam. Yeah, and I remember we just granata and throw them over the
Oh,
wall.
See, man, Call of Duty.
Yeah, seriously. Don't worry, parents. Video games are not that bad of an influence on your kids.
What's funny is even though we played a lot of video games, we were outside 24/7.
Yeah, seriously.
Bro.
Yeah. No, and so our
Flip flops and all.
Yeah. me.
Yeah.
Me. So a lot of our childhood moments, our best moments together come from our childhood because we spent every summer together.
Like legit every
Yeah,
single
like
day.
every summer together, the majority of our childhood. It wasn't until like I went
I think
into
we
high
were-
school
Yeah.
that we stopped going every summer just because I was able to stay home by
But
myself.
what's funny is he still came over.
Yeah. No, I mean, I look forward to it, bro.
Yeah. Man, those are
No, summers at the Rose House were the best, man.
dude.
So-
it's crazy. Like now that I think about it,
Mhm.
I'd be up at like 6:30.
Waiting or what?
Yeah, because you would come at 7.
I'd come at like 7, yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
and we'd be wide awake, bro.
And be wide awake.
Now I see why my mom would get pissed.
Yeah,
It's
she
like,
she'd get
it's
mad.
too
and be like,
early,
Go
bro.
outside, bro.
It's-
Like, why are
bro,
you so loud?
Little Yachty video. It's 7
Yeah.
in the morning.
It's 7 in the morning. No, seriously, bro. Yeah, and I remember there was like a good like I think it was either just like one summer where I would just come in flip flops every day.
Every single
And
day.
you'd get
you would have the
so mad
freaking dirty
because
feet.
I couldn't play outside that much because my flip flops wouldn't let me like run.
He would they would bend and then they would break.
Yeah, I
I'm
broke
like,
my flip
Dude, just
flops.
bring some shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
By the end of the day, my feet
No,
would
but
just
what's
be like
funny
pitch
is
black
you
on the
would do
bottom.
that and then out of nowhere you just like
Just-
I'm not even gonna wear them.
I'm just barefoot.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we'd be running all up and down those
Mhm.
homes and
Yeah, down the
good
driveway.
old days.
Yeah, summers at Rose were awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's funny
even,
too.
Even though like it wasn't like that good of a area.
Area, yeah.
Dude, we made the best of it.
Absolutely.
Which is like anywhere that I
And
go.
what's cool about it is you went through a lot of neighbors. Like remember like Kasai, Ezra,
Yeah, we
Mikey,
dude.
Chase.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna talk about too, bro.
Yeah. So, but these are a lot of the friends that we made throughout those summers because they would move into the area and then eventually they would move out, and we grew up with
Yeah.
these kids, and it was so cool because like you and I were like the staple because you lived there the longest.
Well, yeah,
man.
I lived there like I barely moved out like 2 years ago.
2-3 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously, same. Well, not there, but
Nah.
the apartment where I lived at the same
you've
time.
lived like 4 homes before you moved. Like
Yeah. Well, I used to live next to you when I was
you
like
lived at,
a year old, and
no,
then we moved out, and I was like 1 or 2.
I think you moved when you were like 3.
Yeah,
I
because we
was
went to
1.
we went to
I was 1 or
Norwalk.
2 because
Yeah.
I remember I was barely even walking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember it.
Yeah, but
I
stories and
I have
pictures.
one memory
Yeah.
of you at the house. And
Oh
that's
no
it.
way. Sick.
But after that, it was like
Mhm.
dead period
Yeah.
until I got
Yeah. For me, I think childhood starts at like 6 years old, bro, because that's as far back as I can remember.
Yeah.
Like,
that's funny. It's like I
childhood.
don't know where you just gain consciousness.
yeah, that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
I remember I was in probably first grade. Yeah, 6 years old, and I'm getting ready for school, and I'm just like, wow, I exist.
My first like
I'm a person.
the farthest I can think back was getting ready for kindergarten one day.
Mhm.
I think it was actually on the last day.
It's always those getting ready for schools, bro.
Yeah.
You just realize, oh my
Well,
gosh.
Nah, because I remember stuff during kindergarten, but like I
Mhm.
vividly remember the full day of that last day of kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. My teacher, all my elementary school teachers love me, and middle school.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I was
High school, I just don't.
when I behave myself, they love me.
Nah, I never
I used to-
acted really bad in
Uh,
school. I was the good kid.
I was really
like
bad
the-
in kindergarten. I'm
Really?
not gonna lie. I used to get red slips. So in
I got
kindergarten,
bro, I got one red slip, bro, and I hid
Mhm.
it under my bed because I was so afraid. And my mom was cleaning under my bed one day, trying to get some shoes,
Mhm.
and she found it and she pressed me, and I was like,
No, dude. So I was so bad. So at the time I was in kindergarten, we lived together with my auntie Lisa, and we
Mhm.
lived in a house in Norwalk. And I remember I would get a lot of red slips. I would get in trouble a lot for play fighting. Because living with your cousins, right? You guys
Yeah,
mess around, you play fight. So in my head, that was okay to do at school.
with everybody, yeah.
And so I would play fight a lot, and I would get in trouble all the time, and I would interject. I remember there was this kid in our class that was super smart,
Mhm.
and I don't know why at 5 years old I got jealous of a kid for being smart, and I used to get upset when he would get picked on to answer the questions before me. I would get really upset, and I would interject and like blurt out in class. Anyways, I used to get a lot of red slips, but what I would do to get away with it is I would tell my aunt, Auntie, can you sign my red slip? Don't tell my parents. I don't want to get in trouble. And she would sign them for me, and I
Auntie
would
the
take.
goat?
Yeah, seriously.
the
Shout
goat.
out Auntie Lisa. She's the best. But
Yeah.
and I would take them back to school so that the teacher would think that my parents signed it.
Wow.
And eventually my parents found out, and I got in a lot of trouble.
So what my parents did was,
Mhm.
well, shout out to my parents, but they said that if I got 100 green slips, they would give me $100.
Oh no
Right?
way.
And then I was on a good streak, and I got the 100 slips, but I remember right after I did that,
Mhm.
the following day I got a red slip because I was like, I don't gotta do that. I ain't
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
do
yeah.
nothing, you know?
You thought you're off the hook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I got it, and then I was like, oh crap, dang it. And then
Mhm.
I went home, and I had it in my backpack, and then when my mom, I forgot where she went. She was either in kitchen or something, and I
Mhm.
ran into the room and I threw it under the bed. And then like a week later, she was trying to find one of my shoes, so she was cleaning under there.
Yeah.
She found that slip, and I think I was in the living room, and I just hear, Junior. I was like,
Ah, you knew you messed up. It was at this moment he knew. Yeah.
yeah. And then
That's crazy.
I
man.
walk in there like all slow, and she's like, what is this? A red slip.
A piece of paper. You're trying to play it off.
I was cutting out paper.
It's construction paper, Mom. Don't
She's
worry.
like, no, it has your teacher's name at the bottom. I was like, oh,
Dang it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bam. You don't exist anymore. She Thanos snapped you. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, well, I got better as I got older. Learned how
I
to
was
be more
I was a
respectful.
really good kid in kindergarten, but that
Mhm.
red slip was so scary to me.
Yeah.
I was like, cause like after the day, I thought I was good,
Mhm.
and then she gave me that, and I was like, wait, what did I do?
Yeah, yeah.
But I obviously I wasn't doing work and wasn't listening.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I was the good kid, so I had she was expecting more from me. So
it's that expectation. So they're like, all right.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. That's even worse.
I hate those.
Yeah, seriously. No, I remember I wasn't always bad. I mean, obviously I became better, thanks
Better.
to better. Thanks to my parents, But the only other time I ever got in trouble, like serious trouble, I got 2 referrals in one day in middle school. Yeah, it was bad from 2 different teachers. I got it from my first period teacher and my 5th period teacher. So the first one was because we were taking a test, right? And it was a combined class. So it was first and second period were in that same class because it was like an advanced class. And then her 5th and 6th period were the only other class she had. So she had 2 classes, but she had them for 4 periods throughout the day. And we had taken a test on, I think it was theme or something. It was for English, something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like theme or something, right? Well, I say it's stupid because the reason I got in trouble was like it shouldn't matter, but obviously English is important. Stay in school, guys. Be smart. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I remember we weren't supposed to tell the second period what the questions on the test were.
Ooh.
And I remember people kept asking me, dude, what's on the test? What's on the test? It was a 2-question test. Okay? It was a 2-question test worth like 30 points or something like that. So each question was worth 15 points. It wasn't necessarily the questions that were the problem. It was how to structure your answer. Because the way she explained theme to us was something like it has to be in a specific structure for it to count as your theme statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember people kept asking me. And during lunch, I was like, bro, stop asking me. And they're like, come on. And then so finally I told them. And then 6th period comes, or 5th period comes, right? And that second class is in there. I'm going about my day. I'm thinking I'm fine, no one's going to tell on me because that'd be stupid.
Yeah, they're like writing on themselves too.
Yeah. Guess what? They told on me.
Ooh.
They told on me and one other
Snitch.
girl. Yeah. So, and it was stupid because the guy that told on me apologized to me and was like, I didn't think you were going to get in trouble. Bro, what? He apologized. He's like, oh yeah, my bad, dude. I didn't think you were going to get in trouble like that. And I looked at him and I was like, bro, are you kidding me? So then the next day I come into second period not knowing anything, right? I didn't know until the next day. So mind you, I'm in trouble, but I don't know. So I'm thinking, oh, today's going to be a good day as soon as I get into class. So I told you guys not to tell. It's the second period, right? I'm thinking, oh, okay, so they told on someone, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
So I asked them to raise their hands if someone told them the answer or how to do it, right? And then, so then they raised their hands. So I asked them, who told you? So she was like, Josiah and Araceli, you guys can come meet me at my desk after class. And I was like, your
heart just drops.
Kidding me? Yeah, right? So instead of giving me detention or like giving me a 0 on that test, she gave me a referral, which I have to take that home, have my parents sign it, then I have a detention afterward.
That's even worse.
It's even worse, right? So I get a referral, and I'm there all day. I'm just like, no, dude, what the heck? So then it comes 5th period, right, for me. 5th period was math. And our math teacher was out on maternity leave, so we had a sub. Her name was Mrs. Wright or something. And her catchphrase was, that's a violation.
That one day was a violation.
So, because she was super strict, bro. She did not play games. And so if you got like 2 violations in one day, you get written up or something like that, right? So it just so happened that 5th period was the worst behaved period because all the class clowns, there's like 5 of them in that class. Normally it's spread out the other day. Now all 5 of them were in one class. And it was right after lunch, so everyone's all, worked up and everything. And so I remember the kid that sat behind me was making a joke with the kid that sat to my right. And I heard it, and I started laughing. And instead of getting them in trouble, she got me in trouble, right? So that's one violation. I was like, dang it, man. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna get a second one because I'm not about to get 2 write-ups in one day, bro. And I forgot what I did, and I was angry too because I was like, nah, that's not my fault, dude. I did not do anything.
Yeah, I don't think that should be like.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't. She was super strict, bro. Like detentions, write-ups, like they were her go-to. I don't remember what exactly I did, but I know it wasn't anything serious enough to be like, all right, you're getting written up. But I don't know if she was having a bad day or she was just annoyed with everyone else. But she was like, all right, that's another violation. You can see me after class to pick up your referral.
What did I do?
What did I do? What did I do? Nah, dude, I was literally, bro, I had to hold back tears because I did not want to get laughed at in the middle of class, bro. My heart sank. I was like, dude, I got 2 referrals in one day, bro. And I remember, dude, I walked home that day so scared, bro. Because I knew,
I don't want to go home.
like
I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, seriously, bro. 1 referral is one thing. You know,
2?
but 2 in one day, from 2 different teachers, bro. Nah, I was like, this is it. I'm dead. My parents are gonna kill me. I'm gonna get grounded. They're gonna take away my Xbox. I'm screwed, man. They're, you know.
Well, you had the Xbox? I thought it was
the 360.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then my dad had the Xbox One. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, great. There goes all my privileges. I'm screwed. I come home. My dad, at that time, he was working from home. So he's sitting on the couch. He's like, oh, what's up? And I was like, hey. And I, like, ran to my room. And then I was like, I walked into the kitchen, and he could see the look on my face. Like, I was moping. Because I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to have dad sign it, you know. And I'm not going to tell my mom. See, I'm already thinking of ways to try to get out of that. It's terrible. Kids, be honest with your parents. It saves you a lot of trouble.
Just get the work done and over with.
Yeah, seriously, man. It's better to get in trouble for doing something than to get in trouble for lying about not doing something.
Yeah, because then you get double the punishment.
Exactly. But anyways, so I'm like moping around, you know, and I'm holding back tears because I'm scared to tell him too, because I don't know how he's gonna react. And then he asked me, he's like, "What's wrong, dude? Are you all right?" And as soon as he asked me that, bro, I just broke down.
Bawling, bro?
Yeah, dude. Oh. And I was like, I got 2 write-ups. He's like, well, what'd you do? I was like, so I explained it to him. He's like, all right, you're fine, bro. Like, stop crying. He's like, so I signed this and what happens? I just have to serve 2 detentions. He's like, all right, serve your detentions, bro. You're fine. Like, you're good. You don't got to cry, man. It's like, oh, thank God. I think I told my mom the story already, so hopefully she doesn't forget. And then
she comes
like,
in and smacks you.
Yeah, she just smacks me, like, once I upload this. Bam! She's like, now I'm going to write you up 2 times. Something she would say, too. No, yeah, so that happened. But, you know, no, I mean, as we get older, our behavior in most settings is a lot better. Yeah. But I remember, so back to Rose, I used to get into a lot of fights with his neighbors because
all right, so I'm just gonna say this. Yeah. I was really close to both of my friends that were that lived on Rose. Like they were like, I'd see them every day pretty much.
But you live next to them, so
yeah,
you guys hung out all the time.
Right after school we'd go outside and hang out, or I'd be at their house, whatever the case. And when he came around, like, my attention was like, oh, I got my cousin over now.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and him are like different level of.
Yeah, we're cousins. Obviously. We're like brothers, bro. Honestly, it's favorite cousins. You know. Yeah. So it's because I think they got upset was because you live with them year round. Yeah. I would only come for the summer.
And then I would.
And when I would come for the summer, you wouldn't.
It was me. Yeah, it was me and you. Like, no matter like if we were on a team, it was me and you.
They came second. I came first. And it's not to brag or anything. It's just cousins. You know, it's family. It's how our relationship was.
I mean, you were there before they were.
Exactly. So, but I remember, I got into a really bad fight with Chase. Chase, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry, man. That was rude. But anyway, that was rude. Oh my gosh. That was rude of me. My bad. No. Cheers. So I remember poor Chase, man. We made fun of him so much that day. I feel really bad. Chase, I love you, man.
Nah, it wasn't even I made fun of him. I was just laughing because I was like,
yeah.
Why are they fighting?
No. It's because, okay, so he joined a Little League team. And came home from a game, and I think they lost that game, so he was already upset. Yeah. And then he comes home, and his team name is Dirtbags. And,
bro, okay, yeah.
And we kept like teasing him for being called a dirtbag.
Well, because you would say that, and I would laugh because it was stupid.
And then he would get mad at me.
Like,
he was.
Bro, turned into a bull, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
That was funny.
Man,
because don't mind you, like, Chase was a big kid.
Yeah, he was tall.
Like, he towered over us.
Yeah, we were really small at that time.
20, 30 pounds on us.
Yeah. Well, I don't
And
know.
he wasn't fat. But
No, he wasn't fat. He's just bigger than
big.
us.
He was
Yeah.
built
He's
different.
a big kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Because,
And
mind you, me and him were like, I was like 4'8".
I was like
You were a little bit. You were taller than me.
4'9".
You
No,
were taller
dude.
than me at point.
I came into.
Well, no.
I came into 7th grade at
Actually-
4'9".
Actually, yeah. I was in 7th grade. I was 4'11". I was the tallest. I was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
at that time though, we were like, I was in 6th grade.
I think I was taller than you at that point.
Yeah. You were taller than me for
'Cause
sure.
I think it was around the time that we went paintballing and I threw up.
That's another one we can get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were little, and Chase was probably like 5'2", 5'3" at the time.
Yeah, and that's like tall. Like
That's
to
tall
us,
for a little
compared
kid.
to us,
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember we kept calling him a dirtbag. I feel so bad
It's
now.
funny you keep saying we. I didn't say it.
Okay, I kept calling him a dirtbag, and he kept laughing at my joke, and Chase got really mad, and then he went to tackle me,
Oh yeah.
and we were on the ground rolling around
And I'm just staring at,
fighting, and he's looking at us. I had a plastic ball in my hand,
oh my bro, you were like
and I remember,
ruthless, bro.
yeah, because he's bigger than me, so
Yeah.
I was kind of scared. Not gonna lie, like being
Yeah.
little, I was kind of scared. But I was like trying to be cool in front of you,
Mhm.
so I took the little plastic ball, and he was yelling. The Chase was yelling at me, and I put the ball in his mouth, and I pushed his face away, and he's like freaking out because there's like a ball in his face, and I'm like smothering him with a plastic ball, laughing at him, trying to be cool in front of you.
It's like some movie fight scene.
Yeah, and then you broke it up, I think, and he got mad and
Yeah.
like went in his
He went
house.
in house.
Yeah,
And then the next day I went in. I was like, "Hey, yo, man, I'm sorry you had to go through that. You know,
yeah,
I was in. And then I think you came that next day too.
yeah,
And then y'all were like, y'all made up or whatever.
yeah.
And then later on, you guys got in another fight.
Yeah,
Not a physical fight, but
no, just arguments. Yeah. It's because I walked around with that like, oh yeah, everyone likes Jairus, but Jairus likes me more, so I'm cooler than all these kids.
Yo.
No, oh my gosh, the imposter is us. No, so I think that I came with that kind of attitude all the time, so that's why I was like trying to be cooler than all them. You know, little kid stuff, trying to be cooler than everyone by like being mean. Yeah, so he mentioned when he went to paintball and threw up. So
Okay, all right, yeah.
that's a funny
That
story.
was Christian's birthday, right?
Yeah, that was Christian's birthday.
Yeah, okay, so it was the first time, like, so I remember Chris calling my mom, or Auntie China calling my mom, one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like asked if I wanted to go paintballing.
Yeah.
Bro, my heart started thumping. I was like,
You were scared or what?
I was stupid scared, bro.
Oh, because you thought it was gonna hurt?
Yeah, but I wanted to do it so bad.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yeah, I'll go, whatever.
Yeah.
Mind you, these are like these little pellet ones.
Yeah, they're
They
the
were-
Splatmaster
They were not. No.
spring action shotguns. It wasn't like the air
Yeah.
canister paintball guns. Yeah,
But
it was the little kid ones.
that day I went, and it was mainly just nerves. Like, that's all it was. And I started getting hot. I was like, oh, crap. And then once I started getting like stupid hot, I started getting nauseous. And I was like, no.
Dude,
No,
oh my
no.
gosh.
No. So we're walking, because we're at Hollywood Sports. So we're walking down the tunnel to go back. And then I was just like, oh, crap. And I lifted my mask up, and I just threw up right on the
Oh my
ground.
gosh.
And they're like, you okay?
Oh
Oh
man.
no. So then I went back. You know, I had a Gatorade and all that. And
Yeah.
I say it starts getting dark because it was like I skipped like an hour worth of games and stuff, and then we finished off and I finally played.
Yeah.
And that last match was so fun because I got shot, but
Yeah.
it didn't hurt. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, I can
Oh, nice.
Because that first match I was so scared, so I was like hiding and I was shooting people, and then I just got myself out because I was like, I don't want to
You
get
were
shot.
scared? Oh my
I don't wanna get
gosh.
shot.
Dude had an anxiety attack
Bro,
and
it
threw
was
up at
like-
like
it was so
5.
scary.
How old are you? Like 9, 10?
Probably 9.
Yeah, 9 years
Yeah.
old. Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
It was crazy. I was taller than all y'all. at
Yeah,
that point.
seriously. Yeah.
And now Chris like,
You like shot up, and then Chris, and then
Chris just towered over us.
yeah, and then you and I were the same height for like
And for a good like
for like a
year.
year.
And then you grew taller than me, and then I was the shortest, and I was all butthurt.
yeah, and then now you're the tallest out of the three of us. Must be nice, eh?
Me and Chris are like the same height.
Never
But
mind.
yeah,
I'm 5'6", by the way. He's like, what are you like 5'8", 5'9"?
5'8", yeah, 5'9".
Yeah. So now
That's
I'm
crazy. 4'11" to 5'9".
Yeah, I'm the oldest cousin. I'm also the shortest. Well, between the boys,
Yeah.
not including John and Aaron. But yeah.
You know, I think I'm like Jaden's height. I think Jaden's like
Really?
Same height as me, you and Chris. I mean, me and Chris.
I haven't seen Jaden in
I
like
haven't
a
either.
year.
I want to see him.
Yeah,
I need to see him.
same. Jaden,
But yeah,
we love you, man.
love you, bro. But yeah, so then when we played that last match,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that was the funniest match
That was
because
funny.
of what you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So.
that voice crack. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh no.
We're keeping that in.
Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that.
I apologize if you're listening with headphones on. You can see right there. It peaked so
I'm
hard.
sorry, but
I'll try to fix that in the post.
that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, for editing, I'll try to lower it. But yeah. So we're playing. It's our last match, and it's nighttime, so it's actually pretty cool. The spotlights on and everything.
It was like
fun.
a dream as a kid.
Yeah, and I remember. So there's a rule when you're within like 10 feet of someone, you're not supposed to shoot them. You just say surrender. Mind you, I'm probably like 12, 13 feet away from this kid. Obviously, at the time, I didn't know because I don't know how to gauge distance. But I'm pretty sure I'm past like 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Christian's cousin comes out of a tunnel, and I see him. And I kid you not, bro, this is the only shot that was like accurate the whole day. Like all the other times I shot someone, I had to like
Where'd you
shoot a couple times. I shot him in the neck.
I swear you like shot him like in the chest or something.
Nah, it was like
Was
right
it
here
in the
in the throat,
Yeah.
bro. So, mind you, the whole day
Yeah.
I'm missing shots, bro, because these guns suck. They're little
They're horrible.
spring action shotguns. The one shot I hit without having to like shoot the guy a couple times
Mhm.
is that one. And I remember I heard him coming out of the tunnel, and I turned. I was like, oh, but right in his neck. What the heck? He goes. He starts crying. Mind you, these shotguns
No,
don't
to be
hurt.
honest, I think it's splattered before it made contact with him.
It did.
Like,
There's
it-
no
he
way.
did not even.
There's
touch
no
him.
way it could have hurt him that much, because he was like, like,
Yeah, he
like
was
acting
choking
like he got
he-
like his neck punched.
Yeah, it was
Like
bad.
these little spring action
Homie was
shotguns
screaming.
don't hurt that much, and yeah, and we had to stop the game
Yeah,
because he
man.
was like, and I remember looking at him like, bro, are you
Bro,
good? He had neck protection on too, mind you.
He
So
did that one picture that I showed you.
okay. So he has neck protection on. These guns don't shoot hard, and I'm far enough to where it's like, even if I did hit like, let's just say bare skin, you'd be like, and that's
Yeah.
it. And this kid is crying. He's probably like 10 years old too.
He was my age, or he was. I think he was a year older than me. He was.
Yeah,
one
he was
of
like 10
them.
years old.
Chris,
But
you
yeah,
can let us know on that one.
he was crying, and I was like, oh man. So we had to finish that. But that day was that day was so fun.
Fun. It was a very eventful day.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously, talk about it. No, I remember. Actually, I have it, and I could probably send you the picture, the screenshot.
Of us with our.
Yeah. So there's a picture.
I actually have.
No,
a picture.
but the screenshot of Christian's comment. Remember, he
Uh-oh.
throws up. So I
Hey,
posted
I'll
a
put that
picture.
in, I'll put
Yeah,
it in.
I posted a picture about that. Couple years, like 4 years ago, maybe.
When we did that.
No, because
Oh.
I didn't have a phone at that time.
Oh.
So I put it on my Instagram. It's probably like 2016.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
17?
like when we did that. I was like, bro, that was not 4 years ago.
No,
You
no,
know
no.
How old we are?
No, when I posted it,
Yeah.
and Christian underneath comments throws up. And I kid you not, when I saw that, bro, I was dying,
Bro, I
dude.
will get clowned for life for that, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Next time you go paintballing, hey, you didn't throw up this time though.
I haven't thrown up like the other times we ever went and did anything.
Hey, not to be nasty or anything, and I'm sorry if this is gross to you guys talking about throwing up. I don't remember the last time I've thrown up.
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been sick a lot.
You're nasty, bro.
ASMR. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna put that loading emoji. The Windows thing.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Hey, when we went paintballing recently, bro.
That was fun.
Yo,
That was actually fun.
Hey, y'all don't want no smoke.
I guess we can say that's one of our best moments together.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot
that
of our
was
best
too.
moments are our childhood, bro. Like,
Childhood and just doing it.
I mean, this will obviously become one of our best moments together. You know,
Yeah.
having a
But
podcast.
this is just
pretty
like
cool.
the more mature, older thing. I guess.
Yeah.
Fun thing.
Yeah. Question.
Cause like what?
So, you were born in 2004, right?
Yes, sir.
I was born in 2002. Do you think kids nowadays, like 2015 on, you think those kids' childhoods are going to be better or worse than ours?
Worse.
Worse?
I was just talking to this about to my pops.
Uh-huh.
We gotta experience life,
Uh-huh.
not life at its like natural form, cause that's like in the wilderness and stuff. but,
Yeah.
like,
It's natural. My
like
gosh.
life, like bro. But like,
Yeah, we were born in the forest, raised by
Yeah.
wolves.
oh
my God.
But nah.
Yeah.
But cause like when we got to
Oh,
our
Pac-Man.
teens-
Sorry.
Saki. when we got to our teens, like no kids were outside, like at all.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what's funny too? Like my parents and like people older than them would be like, "Oh, you kids don't ever play outside. All you guys do is just stay on the video games and stuff." It's more true about the younger kids nowadays.
Yeah.
But like we were outside in the summers for sure.
Because we weren't like, we would be inside and play video games.
Yeah.
But we were outside more than we were on the game. That I think about it. And
yeah.
It sucks for this new generation because everybody's so caught up in technology.
Yeah. Well, that's all you can do. I mean, given the current state of the world and the circumstances right now, and I think that's partially why it kind of sucks for the younger kids.
Yeah. I mean, I get if you don't have a yard and all that, but you can still go in the backyard. Like me and you.
Yeah.
No matter what.
We played in
bro.
a driveway.
Yeah, we played in a driveway, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we did everything. We were on top of a roof, bro. We had such a great childhood.
Yeah.
Besides all the drama and bad things that were going on, like.
Yeah.
I honestly.
We weren't aware of the drama.
Yeah.
But I mean, we grew up with it, but we didn't know it. We didn't pay attention to it.
You know. Blocked it out, like,
yeah, because we played outside.
We would hear when we were there, like.
Yeah.
We were just like.
I think at that age, we weren't aware of the state of the world.
We just didn't care.
Yeah, we didn't. It wasn't something that concerned us. I think nowadays
concerned about
the younger kids.
The
yeah, seriously,
dude, man.
The younger kids, it sucks because it's like that's all that's in their face now. You know, because they're so wrapped in technology from such a young age, all they're seeing is stuff that's portrayed in the media.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, for like little kids, I think for the younger generation, I won't say it'd be worse in every aspect.
Nah.
They have way better toys than us.
They do.
Way better technology. Yeah, dude. So we had a Memorial Day picnic at the church.
Oh, that one that you.
Yeah, dude. The new Nerf guns that these kids have. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was geeking out, bro. Cause
yes,
dude,
I've seen some of them, bro.
The Nerf guns that these kids have, and it sucks because they don't really play with them like that.
Yeah, like bro, I'd be all up on those.
Dude, these guns are sick.
Yeah,
and they shoot hard.
They were okay. So the most recent Nerf gun that I had was like I was like 13, maybe 14, and they were the ones that were like they were the balls instead of the
Oh yeah. The
bullets. It was like I don't know. I'll put it up.
Yeah, it's a little circle things. They look like little paintballs.
Those things, like they had some force, and they were in. Since I was older, I could tolerate a little bit more pain.
Those things are loud.
When
you shoot them, like bam,
and you hear the whistle, like
yeah.
But
that was a good sound effect.
Thanks, try.
I can't do it.
But yeah, they were like it reminded me of paintballing because they were thick.
Yeah,
and
it was geared towards teenagers. Like the way they marketed it, it was geared towards teenagers.
And me and my friend Mikey had them, and we would be playing with those like a lot.
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. Like even as a teen, I was still outside.
Still outside.
Still outside, and it wasn't until like I'm still saying I'm still a teen, obviously.
Yeah.
But like when I turned like 15 was when I like stopped doing other stuff.
Stopped hanging out outside. Yeah.
Actually, not stopped hanging outside, but I stopped doing like playing with stuff like.
I guess you could say like quote unquote kid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
quote
you.
Unquote. But
yeah.
I mean, I've played G.I. Joes with my little brother too.
Yeah, seriously, G.I. Joes, dude.
Bro,
that was the. I think that's
like the main.
That's like
thing.
My favorite
so
like memory growing up.
I say from like 5 to like.
Yeah.
Well, I've had G.I. Joes before, but like when I remember, it was like 5 to like 10.
Well, because dude, you had like.
Dude, I had everything.
Hundreds of G.I. Joes.
Like 5 to 10 was like.
Yeah.
The years that we were playing G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
Heavily.
We would sit on the floor, the dirty concrete, playing with G.I. Joes
dude,
all
be
day.
Laying, like.
We'd get up and our shirts would be like black from all the dirt.
That's what I mean. Like that's something we got to experience like as a kid. Like that.
Yeah,
like,
that unfortunately they won't ever get.
Like even them knee cuts.
Yeah,
I used to
getting scraped on the knees. Dude, now that I think about it, like I think about it now, I don't see a lot of. And it's not that it's gonna sound weird. I'm not looking at little kids. But like the little kids that I know, FBI open up, boom boom boom. No, so like my little cousins, what's it called? Well, they're not blood related, but like people that I know, like little kids from the church. I don't ever see these kids with like the scrapes on their knees, the scratches on their like from falling like on their elbows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't see that as much. Like, who was it? Kai. So my youth pastor's little son. Shout out Kai, dude. That kid is the cutest kid in the world. But Kai like scraped his knees the other day, and I thought about it. I was like, dude, like that's probably the first time he's ever scraped his knees like that from like falling like while playing.
What's crazy is like I've seen. I'm not putting my little brother out there like that, but like he gets a cut or something, and he's like, "Oh, don't touch me right there." Like, I can't wrestle with you because I got this right. And
yeah.
Look, and I look closer, and it's like, what? I'm like, he's like, look. I'm like, there's nothing there. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
No, look. And then it'd be like a little tiny sliver. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh no.
Whereas like when we were little kids,
We'd
we'd
get those
fall and
scratches,
like scrape
look
our
at it,
arms, and then keep
later,
playing.
And then we'd get in trouble because we were like, you guys are supposed to clean that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
We just
okay.
like spit on it because we're like, oh, it's just like
I ain't
water.
I ain't never did it.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I spat on like. Sorry, that sounds so gross, guys. Oh, you're nasty. You spit on your wounds.
But like, yeah, like I've even like some Instagram posts when they put that like, you know, you had a good childhood when you had like those knee scrapes.
When you have grass stains on your knees, on your new jeans, bro. My mom would get so mad. I'd go to school with new jeans, come back home. There's like grass stains. There's a hole in the right knee.
But like that roughness and
yeah,
you know,
you don't get that anymore.
Freaking busting your head open.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my gosh.
so I was play fighting with my little sister, and he jumped in and like tackled me.
I basically, if you guys, I'll put it up, but is in wrestling, or not even wrestling, but like WWE.
Yeah.
They call it a spear.
Yeah.
And
he just
I did
tackled him.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a tackle.
He tackled me into the couch and like
but I was like,
cut my head open.
Spear, and he hit the it was like this edge over here of
Yeah.
his bed. It was
like
that
wooden.
thick. And you were holding your head, and I was just like, oh, he's just acting. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Put my hand down. It's
I was
like
I was
bloody.
over him. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I'm like, wait, huh? You all right?
Yeah.
And then you do that, and I see the blood on your hand. I was like,
oh
it's all my
shoot.
fault.
Yeah. He started crying. He felt bad that he hurt me.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm such
Yeah.
a bad cousin. And I walk in, and you're sitting on the counter. That's crazy to think, bro. How small we were. Like,
Yeah.
our legs are dangling. Like,
Yeah.
far from the
From the floor.
And my mom was just giving me butterfly stitches. And then the next day, you were good.
That was cool.
I have a video on that blue camera where after I did that.
Yeah. He's like,
cause
I
we
busted
wanted,
his head open.
We wanted to be YouTubers so bad, so we were recording gameplays, right? And he was recording me playing, and he was like, you know, what's going on? It's Josiah, and I was like, cheers, right? And
with their really high voices.
yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna be playing against, and he was like, and then Josiah was like, yeah, I'd be playing, but I can't right now. He busted my head open. But anyways, like nothing happened.
Oh,
I was like,
nonchalant. Yeah, he busted my head open yesterday. He's like, yeah, I did.
this dude is notorious for bruises and breaking some bones.
Yeah. Well, I only broke 2 bones, but
No,
Soleil Soleil broke a lot of bones.
Noah
my little
was
sister.
notorious for hurting himself.
Noah got
Bro.
stitches. He has a scar on his eyebrow, a scar on the side of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause see, I was rough, but I didn't. The bone that I broke was my pinky, and that was it. And I haven't really broken a bone. I'm not gonna put it out there, not gonna. But,
yeah.
But like.
Yeah.
No, I still that's what I'm saying. Like, we had such a good childhood.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
we grew up the way that we did.
Yeah.
Because if kids nowadays are gonna enjoy their childhood because that's what they grew up around, and that's what's put out there.
But comparing ours to theirs,
Yeah.
I think ours
It's just like how our parents can
compare theirs to ours. Yeah.
'Cause my dad always got stories, and my mom, of their childhood and how good it was.
I think the kids were roaming the neighborhood more.
Yes, they were
like
they had
us.
a lot more.
We
had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
on our area.
But they would come to your place.
Yeah,
we would stay within that driveway area.
They would be around the whole block.
Yeah, you could walk around the block,
yeah.
the neighborhood.
But it's just like there was. I mean, I guess there was creeps back then too, but
it's just not as prevalent.
It was more. Not it's worse now.
Yeah.
Than it was.
I think it's more worse now because we're aware of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're more aware. I think it's always been bad. Just.
But me and you never had like a situation, or that I remember.
Yeah, not that I know of.
Creepy like that. Like,
yeah, not on that street.
Nah.
There's too much. There's too much going on that street. Someone's mom would come out the front porch. Hey, you better get away from them kids, bro, before I beat you.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh.
No, seriously. Like if something like that were to happen, I'm pretty sure someone's like mom would come out with
it would not fly around.
Yeah, no, like in her
Especially
PJs with
parents,
like a frying pan and just like beat some dude.
Yeah.
Nah, people didn't play.
That's one thing. Like, I wouldn't consider. I mean, it's not the hood.
Nah,
but
not by any means. It's not like your typical suburban area.
We're not in the suburb. Like
yeah,
where you're at.
Technically, Bellflower area is the suburbs.
Technically,
yeah. Well, where you live is more of a residential area.
Yeah, but what's funny is like if you cross the street, it turns into.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, but like Bellflower in general is not like a. It's not ghetto, but it's not. It's not your.
There's just certain parts that are.
Yeah, it's not your like top of the line city. No,
Yeah,
but
no.
not to bag on Bellflower at all. I love where I live. I
Yeah.
think because everything is central
That's
to
what
Bellflower.
I mean, that, and this is what we grew up on. Like, we grew up in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywhere else, it'd be weird.
I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
No.
I mean, I look
like,
back.
I don't-
I'm cool with whatever everything that happened in my
with the-
childhood.
Yeah, I don't regret nothing
Yeah.
that happened because that's what.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
The
willing
only
to-
thing I wish is we would have had like the cool like technology as far as toys. You know,
Yeah.
if we had that kind of stuff growing up, dude, you know how
Like, I'm
sick
glad.
that would be.
I'm glad I had the same Xbox for like
Ever,
forever.
yeah.
Because we knew like when the Xbox One came out, like I wanted it so bad, and
Yeah.
when your dad got it, I was like, "Can I go to your house?"
Yeah.
But like,
When did you get your Xbox One?
I think when I was like 14, 15.
Dude, so that was like what, 2015, 16, 17? Because you had that 360 since you were like what?
I think actually 7th grade I got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, 7th grade I got it because
The Xbox One?
Yeah.
Dang.
Shout out my uncle Lou, he got me that.
Yeah, Uncle Lou's the goat.
And then my grandma.
Happy belated birthday,
yeah.
Uncle Lou.
Same with John. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
You know, the same birthday, right?
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know it was the same.
Yeah.
Nice. I love you guys.
But yeah, he got me that, and then that Christmas, my
Mhm.
grandma got me that. Shout out to her.
Yeah. For your dad's house.
For my dad's house.
Nice.
Dude, I was so happy because she got me. I opened up a controller,
Mm-hmm.
and it was that one because I was asking for a controller for the 360. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And
Oh,
got
so
me
she
one, and
surprised
she got
you.
the Xbox One controller. I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I can't use it.
But it doesn't work. Yeah.
And then she walked in with the big box. She was like, "Oh, I also have one more present for you." I was
Dude, that's sick.
like, wait. And then I opened it, and I was
That's
like,
so cool.
"Whoa."
Yeah.
I think my dad still has the video.
I didn't get my Xbox One till last year.
Yeah.
I found it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
I got my Xbox. Okay, so
dude, you were so happy. Like, you called me that day. And you're like,
Yeah,
"Bro,
yeah.
Look what I got."
because for the longest it was just my dad who had it. I mean, we
Yeah.
all shared it. We all played it, but it was his.
Dude, the good old times.
And then for a little bit I had the 360, and then it got the Red Ring of Death. That's another
memories.
childhood thing that these kids will never
Memories, yeah.
experience is the Red Ring of Death. If you don't know what that is, basically, you know your Xbox 360 is out of commission when you go to turn it on, and instead of a green light, it's red. That's when you just cry and, you know, hope you
Beg
can
your parents.
get a new one. Yeah, and then you never.
What chores can I do?
I never did. I never got a new 360 because we all ended up just sharing the Xbox One. But so last year, we're walking through because you have to walk through the dumpster area to get to the parking garage, and we're on our way to church. I think it was on a Sunday.
It was.
Yeah,
No,
And-
no. I think it was you were going for like practice or something.
something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're going to a rehearsal or something, and I remember we're walking down, and I look to my right. The dumpster is wide open, and sitting on top of like a trash bag was an Xbox One, and I was like, "Oh shoot, hey, look!"
Grab that.
Yeah,
grab
so we grabbed it. We go home. It doesn't turn on. So I'm like, crap. Everything.
No, you said it didn't have a. Oh no, never mind. It did come with a.
Yeah,
power
the
supply.
power supply was broken though. So whoever had the Xbox before me thought their Xbox didn't work, but their power supply was broken. So if they would have just bought a new power cable, they would have had an Xbox. So anyways, we're upstairs and we're trying to get it to work, and it's not working. So then I unplug my dad's Xbox and I plug everything into the newer Xbox, and it works. And we're like, dude,
Yeah,
no
you called me that
way.
day, you were like,
Yeah.
"Bro, look," and you showed me. And I was like, "Oh no way."
Yeah. And then so then we bought a power supply, used our HDMI cables, and that was it. And then we had another Xbox One. So yeah, so I didn't get my own, and then I gave it to Noah. So now Noah has that Xbox
But you
and
still
still
play
has
it?
the other one. Yeah, I still play it. It's just not
It's just not in your room.
mine anymore,
It's
I
not in
guess
your
you
room.
can say. Yeah, it's not in my
You
room.
used to have a cool little setup.
I did with my dual monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them wasn't even mine. It belonged to the church, but I
it
was
was like
able.
a widescreen one.
Yeah, it was a curve.
Yeah.
Like a slight curve. Yeah, that one was cool. Shout out to Joe from church. He let me borrow it, and then
Who's Joe?
you're so stupid, Joe Mama. No,
Joe
I'm kidding. Yeah, so he let me borrow that for a little bit, and then he brought it back. I don't know if it was his or it belonged to the church, but yeah, he let me borrow it for a little bit, so that was cool.
GoGoJuice is dope.
Yeah,
No.
That's disgusting, imagine.
No, backwash. No, I'm just kidding. Hot dog water.
for those of you that are only listening to the audio, I was gonna pour my juice in his cup, but that's gross,
You nasty
and I
boy.
didn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you do it so much better. But yeah, shout out Joe. He's the goat. That guy is super cool. Joe.
Isn't he like? Oh, is that the dude that? Not the dude. I don't mean to say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't he the like super techie guy?
Yeah, he's a super techie guy.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
one who like said he collect cameras or something.
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
collecting
that's
like old
sick.
cameras and
That's
sick.
sick.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's pretty cool. Joe, if you listen to this, you're pretty cool, man. But don't let it go to your head, bro. I know how he is.
He's gonna take that clip and just
Yeah, seriously, he's gonna take
have
that.
it as his ringtone.
Yeah, he's like,
You're
don't let
cool.
it go to your head, man.
You're cool, Joe.
You're cool, Joe. No, yeah, just that part. You're cool, Joe.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up today's episode. Thank you for tuning in, and please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next episode. You know, it's gonna be a banger. Make sure you guys are ready because we're gonna be on top for sure. GoGoJuice on top.
GoGoJuice on top all summer 2021.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you
Alrighty,
guys.
guys. Peace.